gonna die on this hill. Be ready to fight and be ready to kill.
You cannot stop me, I'ma make it to the top, spicy. Call a covenant, not cocky. You cannot break me, this world's mine for the taking. Got an itch, man, I'm making. I'll keep my head down and grind and be patient. I'll take a stab at the top and the sailing. They can all try, but you cannot contain it. Cause I see the things that I want and I take on my goals. Push myself to the brink, no limit. Do what it takes to be free, committed. I'm a little obsessed with things, I'll admit it. But that's what it takes to get a freedom ticket. Got a killer instinct and it's just the beginning. Breaking down walls and the hurt start thinning. And the more you push it, the fast start trimming. Till you're the only one standing up straight, winning all.
No, we never sit still. It's time to stand up, time to take the red pill. To make this our world, gonna die on this hill. Be ready to fight and be ready to kill. We never give up, no, we never sit still. It's time to stand up, time to take the red pill. To make this our world, gonna die on this hill. Be ready to fight and be ready to kill.
You just gotta wanna keep chasing. Put you everything you're facing. Keep up with the pace and adrenaline rush starts racing. Get through all the things you hate and don't let the others in charge of your dreams. They just don't know what it takes to be seen. You see the ship take control of your team. And if you're alone, then a one-man army. So you better be starving and you better be carving. Through the hate, keep marching. And every day keep charging ahead till you get what you want, what you dream. Regret is a thing of the past and you'll see that you always had it inside is the key to make the most of this life believe.
No, we never sit still. It's time to stand up, time to take the red pill. To make this our world, gonna die on this hill. Be ready to fight and be ready to kill. We never give up, no, we never sit still. It's time to stand up, time to take the red pill. To make this our world, gonna die on this hill. Be ready to fight and be ready to kill.
I'm working, I wanna be great, yeah. Working, I wanna be paid, yeah. Every decision I made, yeah. I ain't ever been afraid, nah. I'm always trying new things, yeah. That's how you grow and succeed, yeah. Man, you just gotta believe, yeah. So listen up while I proceed, yeah. Want a couple $100 grand, like, yeah. Got a couple hundred plans, like, yeah. Man, I do it for the fans, like, yeah. I don't do it for the gram, no. Do it for the gram, no. Do it for the gram, oh, nah. I don't do it for the camera, I just do it cause I love it. Do it cause I want it, I can never get enough, yeah.
Don't judge so quickly. Yeah, we all been guilty, and this life's real tricky. Just keep your head down with me.
I've been making tracks so I feel okay. I've been making tracks so I feel this way. Make them back to back or I'd go insane. Every single week it resets my brain. I will not retreat from doing my thing. Rap, track, rock, love it all the same. Don't judge me cause I play the game. Understand art always has to change. I do not wanna be put in a box. Without this music I know I'd be lost. I want my music to finally take off. If you hate on me you don't know me at all. Keep my head down, I don't have no regrets. Everybody gets so crazy upset. Sometimes it's better to think and reset. You never know when you'll take your last breath, yeah.
Don't judge so quickly. Yeah, we've all been guilty, and this life's real tricky. Just keep your head down with me.
I wanna party like Gatsby. I want a girl call me daddy. I want a personal cabbie, driving me all around Cali. I want a place in the valley. I want a hook that is catchy. I want my life to be classy. Man, I just wanna be happy. I've been like rolling and loving my stuff. I've been like going and plays in the club. I keep on growing, they see me come up. I keep on showing them why they in love. Nobody knowing just how we came up. If we keep going, we're blowing it up. We keep on rolling, it's never enough. We in the zone, yeah, they falling for us. Yeah.
Don't judge so quickly. Yeah, we've all been guilty, and this life's real tricky. Just keep your head down with me.
Yeah. Everybody knows that I'm breaking down. Everybody knows I ain't faking now. Everybody knows my heart's vacant now. Yeah, she hates me now, I made mistakes, but now I don't ever wanna be alone. I don't really ever feel at home. On my own, in the zone, that's the only way I know. Feeling low, about to blow back up. I won't ever let the doubt creep in. Gotta pop a couple more aspirin. I don't think I'll ever let you in. Easier to break it off as friends. I don't really understand myself. I don't really understand, need help. I don't wanna be left on the shelf. Couldn't even hear me if I yelled.
It's so cold outside. I'm alone, I'm alright. It's so cold outside. I'm alone, I'm alright. It's so cold outside. I'm alone. It's so cold outside.
Break down, always feel like I could break now, but I never let it take me to that place now. I won't ever let my thoughts get away now. I got better things to do, picking fate now. I just wanna be the best, call me great now. I don't know if I'm okay or insane now. I remember better days on the playground, hoping I can find my way to even when I'm feeling down, I fight. Even when I don't know what is right, I'ma pick a side and I'ma take pride. I will decide my fate and I will never let them tell me who I am. If you try to shake me, I'll be damned. Planet on the ground is where I stand. Never give up, that was always the plan.
It's so cold outside. I'm alone, I'm alright. It's so cold outside. I'm alone, I'm alright. It's so cold outside. I'm alone. It's so cold outside. If I stay, will you stay? If I go, will you go? If I pay, will you play? Do you know what I know? Do you love, do you hate? Do you care what I say? Is it all just the same? Always make these mistakes. Ooh, baby, take me, play me. All I wanna do is please. Wanna spread like a disease. Ooh, crazy, tasty, baby. I just wanna feel you breathe. I just wanna feel your need, yeah. Oh yeah, I woke up on my mattress next to a savage. Yeah. Oh yeah, I woke up on my mattress next to a savage. If you wanna stay, baby girl, don't go. Oh, look the other way. Nobody will know. Oh, if it's all the same, call my place your home. Oh, I don't wanna chase, hey, but don't want you to go. Oh, all I want is you, ooh, all you need is me. I know what to do, ooh, only I can see it. Know I love the view, ooh, climb under the sheets, do just what you do, ooh, put me back to sleep, yeah. Oh yeah, I woke up on my mattress next to a savage. Yeah. Oh yeah, I woke up on my mattress next to a savage. You take a fucking bad chick, put her on a mattress. Baby, she's a savage, but she lets me have it. Oh, we getting at it, want a couple glasses. You could be my captive, baby, be proactive. She looking so attractive, dressed with the backlist. We can make it happen, you could be the captain. I'll take you to the cabin, penthouse mansion. And she used to acting, but I ain't casting. Oh yeah, I woke up on my mattress next to a savage. Oh yeah, I woke up on my mattress next to a savage. She feeling so lonely, everybody owns me. Treated like a trophy, everybody's phony. She stays so low-key, they don't truly know me. She just wanna show me, take it real slowly. She working long hours, taking long showers, chasing downers over the counter. She cashing in vouchers, screaming out louder. No one around her, surprised I even found her. Oh yeah, I woke up on my mattress next to a savage. Oh yeah, I woke up on my mattress next to a savage.
I gotta stay awake, stay alive. It's all on me to find a way to make it in life. Have to believe or else the pain will take all the fight right out of me. So I just lay awake, late at night, thinking of things that I can do to make progress. It's all in the process, train the subconscious. That shit works, I promise. So take what you need, no breaks, hit the speed. Don't save anything, don't waste all you could be. I'll do it right, I'll do it wrong. I'm gonna fight, I'll be strong. I wanna fly before I'm gone. I'm gone. I can taste the success, now I'm all but obsessed. I wake up, I'm possessed, I just wanna be the best. Fly above all the rest, not enough, what is next? Feel the blood in my chest, let it pump.
Hello everybody, welcome in. Today we're going to be doing some more Slay the Princess, see if we can get some new princesses this time round. Because you never know, I'm pretty certain, I was looking at my achievements, I still have like 47 different achievements to get. Whether or not they're all different princesses or it's different endings, I couldn't be bothered going through and having a look. But today I'll be joined by Saberside, so he can finally witness an entire playthrough of the game. But yeah, for now we will get into it and we'll start getting the game going, and he can make all the decisions for the most part today. And you? Hello.
Oi.
Oi. Now it is time for you to make decisions.
Well, first decision was to go
You're
eat
on
my
a path
fucking boudin.
in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin
Order.
is a princess.
Is
You're
there food in the
here
cabin?
to slay her. If you don't,
Sorry, I don't think so.
it will be the end of the world.
Does the end of the world mean the end of boudin?
Probably. But you have many choices.
Jesus Christ, I forgot they have a bunch of fucking choices.
Uh-huh.
Alright, let's see all the options.
So you have the end of the world. What are you talking about? Have you considered that maybe the only reason why she's going to end the world is because she's locked up? Killing a princess seems kind of bad, though, doesn't it? Can't someone else do this? Forget it, I'm not doing this. Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending? Do I get some sort of reward for
Yeah,
doing
no, that one. Have you maybe considered that I'm okay with the world ending?
this? Alright.
Of course I haven't. Why would I even consider that? Nobody wants the world to end.
Joke's on you, fucker!
I mean, maybe some people do, like nihilists or very, very evil people, but surely you're not one of those, right?
The end of the world.
Oh, so that didn't get me anywhere, fuck.
No. Can someone else do this? Forget I'm not doing this. Do I get some sort of reward? Thanks for telling me what to do. Sweet, I've always wanted to offer Monarch Viva la Revolution. Silently continue, turn around and leave.
Viva la Revolution.
Viva la Revolution? You want to do that? Always wanted to offer Monarch?
That's the spirit. You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them. Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
You don't get a choice here. We're proceeding.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade
Yeah,
is
who
your
put this here?
implement.
Looks a little too expensive
You'll
to be
need
sitting
it
on this
if you
table.
want to do this right.
Also,
In a
there is
cabin. In the middle of nowhere.
Also, let you know, there are minimum of like one chapter, maximum. There's only a couple of endings that are 4 chapters long. So, majority of them are 3 chapters though.
Enter the basement, forget the blade.
You don't want the blade?
Don't want the blade.
Alright, we're not taking the blade. We're going unarmed.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice softly carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
Yeah, Domino's!
It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life.
I'm here with pizza.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the
What,
manipulation.
princess?
You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
Those are all your options?
I'm just checking in on you. What the fuck? Hey, I think I'm here to slay you. Fuck it, that one.
I think
Oh,
I'm...
no.
You must have the wrong address.
Great job. You've given away the element of surprise. Good luck, hero.
Not like there's much of a surprise. There's only one
You
entrance.
walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist,
What the fuck?
binding her to the far
What?
wall of the basement. She's beautiful.
Okay, Discord.
How could someone like this be of threat to anyone? I am
What has it
begging
done?
you to stay focused.
It started showing me the
Oh my
outside of the cabin. I was
God.
like, wait, what?
Hi.
Rewound.
You were joking about coming
Yeah,
to
Discord's
kill me,
like
right?
flashing and shit is being
Do you
weird.
think you could get me out of these chains?
Interesting.
I'll see what I can do.
You see what you can do? We're not investigating today, folks.
Only
We're just going
making
straight
this
for
more
it.
Nope.
difficult.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're making a huge mistake. No, you're doing the right thing. You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever
Still no
locked the
key.
princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
You don't know that. People are stupid. Anyway, 2 options.
And if there isn't a key, do you have any other ideas? I'm open to
Maybe there's some way to
suggestions.
break the chains?
Welcome in, Lord. You can ask
Or
me
if
what I
that
used to
doesn't work,
play on the
I
iPad
guess
as a
we
kid
can always
and
cut me
fun.
out of them.
Talked into a fan to sound like a robot.
She offers the suggestion with almost
Ah,
complete
best times.
nonchalance.
But welcome in, Lord.
If we were stuck down here long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out if it meant we could finally be free.
How are you?
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place.
I'm gonna reload Discord real quick. Discord's being
Is
real
someone
dumb.
else here?
It just keeps flashing the image of the outside of the cabin. I don't know what Discord's up to.
I could try
Try the door.
Try the door.
You try the door, but it's locked from
You've
the
been enjoying this
outside.
game? Brainstorming as ideas? Nice. Oh yeah, that's right. You got the game recently, didn't you? You retried the door. Alright, I'm gonna see if actually
Return to
doing
the
this for a
bottom.
second.
Oh, trying to stop it and restart it.
Yeah. Fix it in my end, maybe. I don't know.
Discord's being funky. Discord's being Discord.
Oh. I've been alright. I was just spent the last week looking after the child. You said return?
Yeah, return.
This
You
is
make your way
looking-
to the bottom of the
looking after the niece
stairs.
for last week.
This
She's
would have
had
been
so
so
Oh,
much
now it's
bad
flashing
news.
the image of the
if you'd
fucking
just
door.
taken the blade
This is
like you were
wonderful.
supposed to. Easier
Excellent.
for whom? Easier for everyone. Look at the
Infinite
mess you
Possibilities Princess. Oh yeah, that one's a fun one. That one's a trip.
The door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
Woman, the best way to do
She
that. I
barely
would have just
hesitates
dislocated your
before raising her
thumb.
right
Jesus!
arm, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf.
Yeah,
As she
I would
rips
have
her
just
flesh
dislocated
from
the
her
thumb
bone,
because that
a sound
you can
comes from
slide out of
behind you,
handcuffs.
the clang of bouncing metal.
That isn't that tight that dislocating your thumb
It's
wouldn't
the
allow
blade
you
from
to slip
upstairs.
through.
You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now. Or we could use it to free her. You won't like what happens if you
I was
do
sitting there
that.
like, I understand it all, but I'm also confused as fuck. Yes. Choice.
Fuck. I don't like how she just kind of gnawed her arm off kind of thing, or she's currently gnawing her arm off.
Well, if depending on how long she's been in there, wouldn't you end up being so desperate that you'd do anything to get out of the chain?
Fuck it. Save her. Cut her
Save-
arm off. We're rolling with it! I can stab her later, it'll be fine. Plus it's pissing
Against
him
your
off, so I don't
better
care.
Judgment, you place the
I love
blade
annoying
against
the
the
narrator.
ragged, self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm,
You
just
understand.
above the
Yeah, that-
unyielding chain
it's a bit
binding
much
her to this
to
place.
grasp.
You cut into
Like, I
her
understand the
flesh.
fundamentals as well, but it's really good.
The
It's really
blade
good,
is
actually.
sharp,
Quite like
and
it.
it takes little effort to crack through the bone of her arm.
I can't say too much because Saber here
Her
hasn't
limb
really
falls to the
been
ground,
able to watch the
and
entire
the heavy
thing, so
chains follow suit.
he
She
won't.
didn't
He
so
doesn't
much as
understand the
utter a
I've
nuances.
definitely
for
never
the
seen
whole
anything
ordeal.
going on with this fucking tree. Jesus.
This is the
She
beginning. This is what happens no matter what you
She
do with
smiles
unarmed.
softly as her gaze meets yours.
You just never see the
blood from
beginning,
her
I take
wounded
it.
arm dripping rhythmically to the ground. How is she still smiling after everything? It's like she isn't even bothered by what just happened.
Thank you. Now
Nope.
let's get out of here.
What the fuck, Discord?
What, you're saying
Okay.
cutting one's arm off isn't normal everyday stuff?
Oops.
Completely normal. Huh?
Fucking, the only option we get is approach the locked door. Do I at least get to keep the knife?
Yeah, see the little
No,
mouse that's got the knife
we won't
in it.
have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her
I
escape
like how
the world.
the mouse here is just like it's
No.
indicative of what you got.
Can't just let her
Unarmed,
escape into
armed.
the world.
See if it becomes bloody if you do
As
stuff
the
with her.
princess approaches the bottom
Okay,
stair,
chopping
your
off her
body
arm.
steps forward and raises the blade. Wait,
Wait, what the
this
fuck?
isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
Fuck the narrator! Fuck the narrator!
What are you doing?
Alright, you have options of slay the princess multiple times over, or warn her.
Warn her. Why not? I really don't like the narrator.
No one likes the
Something's
narrator.
come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to do this, right?
Your body lunges
Fuck the
forward,
narrator.
the blade held low, ready
Fuck
to
the
sink
narrator.
into her heart. But the princess dodges, stumbling back against the wall before the blade has a chance to connect. Stop it. Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive.
Options are all the slay, or resist.
Resist. Fuck the narrator.
The blade. Move the blade. As your body remains frozen in stubborn resistance, the princess takes a cautious step forward.
We both know this isn't you.
She nervously reaches towards you and takes the blade from your infuriatingly rigid hands. What are you doing?
Pissed him off so much on one run, he eventually just went
I'm
quiet at the end of
sorry.
every
I'll
segment.
try to be quick.
Brilliant!
She plunges it into your chest.
I think I've done that
tearing
once
through
before,
flesh
too.
and
Fuck.
sinew. It is agony. But you aren't dead yet.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
Stay strong. We can tough it out until it's done. For her sake. For her sake? Don't you start pretending that dying a painful death is some sort of heroic gesture. The two of you have
I know
literally
exactly who you're
doomed
getting next, though.
everyone. Whatever. She sinks the blade into your chest again and again and again, and you feel every inch of burning
Oh, the
pain
narrator is just
slices
out
its
for
way
you, isn't
into
he?
your body.
I'm sorry.
She doesn't know how to use a knife, does she? Apparently not, though it doesn't matter how sloppy her knife work is, does it? A stab wound is still a stab wound, and it won't be long before
As
you
do I,
bleed
clearly,
out.
as do I. I wasn't talking about the princess version. I was talking about who he gets in his head next.
I'm so sorry.
With one last thrust
It gets very
of the
crowded
knife,
in here.
your legs give out beneath you. You collapse to the floor, your blood pooling around you, your limbs unresponsive. The princess stares down at your ruined chest as tears carve rivulets of pink down her blood-spattered cheeks. It can't just end like this.
I take it this ending
Right.
has been done before.
Oh, that's rich coming
It's one
from
of
you.
many. One of a
As
lot,
much
and
as
this
I
is a very
prefer
common
for
one
things
people
to have
tend to
gone
get to.
differently, I can't deny
Know
the
which one
reality of
he'll
what's
get.
happened.
Everyone knows which one he'll get.
The two of you made your choice. It's over. Everything goes dark, and you die.
This one's a very common one because it's a one that happens a lot. Chapter 2.
Wait, we get a chapter 2.
Yeah, like I said,
You're
you
on
get up
a
to 4
path
chapters.
in
There's only
the
2 of them that
woods.
have 4 chapters.
And at the end
A
of
good
that
portion
path
have 3,
is a cabin.
and quite a few have 2.
And in the basement of that cabin,
It all
is a
depends on your
princess.
fucking choices and
you're
how things
here
go.
to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
I'm getting a terrible sense of deja vu. Wait, hasn't this already happened? Okay, no. But I died. What am I doing here? Oh, you bastard. You're in for it now. I'm wise to your tricks. Proceed to the cabin.
Oh, you bastard! You're in for it now. I'm wise to your tricks.
Alright.
My tricks? What on earth are you talking about? We just met for the first time.
Bullshit.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. Yes, he didn't approve of us last time, did he? If we're going to save our beloved, we'll have to be sneaky about it.
Should you savor the infinite possibilities
Oh,
scene? Oh boy, if I can get to that again, that would be interesting. But
Yes,
this is
you'll
all
have to be
his
very sneaky
choices
about
today.
Your intentions if you're going to try and save the princess.
Every time I've played this, he's been at work and his phone is like acts like it's in a
all
lead
of the
line
cards
building.
are on the table.
So, it's all
Then
him.
you should know that we and the princess are
Which is
in
dumb.
love. And the
it's
four
fine
of
for
us
today.
will
I
be foiling
fucking
any
hate
and
Smitten.
all
I love
assassinations
Smitten!
you've got
Smitten
in the
is
works.
awesome!
We'll see
He
about
gives-
No,
that.
wait. What if?
Whatever you do, just be
Hmm?
sure to ignore him specifically.
I've got an idea.
Sounds like he's the sort who'd sacrifice the whole world for a peck on the cheek.
See, Smitten
What
gives
can I
the
say?
fucking
A
finger
world
to
without
narrator
love is
quite
a
often.
world that isn't worth saving.
You have your 3 choices. Show how to get it exactly the one I got was hers. I think I've got 2 infinite possibility ones. Because there are 2 different types. I just can't remember which
Turn
one.
around and leave.
Oh, we're turning around and leaving, are we?
Turning around and leaving.
Are we running away? What are you doing? We have to save her. Seriously?
Smitten.
You're just going to turn
And the
around
narrator. Fuck them both.
Do you even
I don't like
know where
either
you're
one.
going?
Smitten's awesome!
Nope.
Just nope, don't know where you're going, just nope.
Nope.
But you okay.
Fine. I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin.
My beloved is too
That's
perfect
strange.
to do anything wrong. If she kills
looks
us, then
like
it was
this path
clearly narrator's fault.
Also leads to the cabin. How convenient. Everything's back on track again. Maybe the world
Fuck.
can still be saved after all.
Turn around again and leave again.
You're really keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't you?
Yes,
It's
I am.
remarkably selfish, if you ask me. I've already outlined the stakes of the situation. If you don't do your job, everyone dies. Like, dies. Forever.
Don't care. Then I don't have to listen to
But
you.
fine. You turn around and trek back down the path you came.
Wait, something isn't right. Can you still hear me? You're supposed to wind up back at the
Honestly, I
cabin
love
again.
Stubborn. He is one of my
Everything
favorites.
is getting...
Stubborn is cool, but Paranoid is
What's going on?
fucking hilarious.
Where are we?
I love Paranoid.
Discord. Fucking.
Oh, I don't like this one bit.
Oh, I don't.
There's not a single damsel in sight. How done.
It keeps flashing back to the image of the fucking princess stabbing you. I don't know, it's fucking weird. Discord shouldn't be acting like this.
No, it shouldn't be. But either way.
Oh, I don't like this one.
Feelers probe across the fabric of reality. Extremities find your consciousness and wrap themselves around it. Resistance fingers drag claws across the glassy surface of your soul.
I don't like this. Oh, wait, I don't have a soul. Fuck you!
Frustration. This vessel is full of you. I need something empty I can crawl inside of. I need something shaped like me. I haven't got Paranoid yet, sadly. I've gotten the one where he contradicts every decision to be annoying. Alright, so have you got your choices?
This is a nightmare wake up.
It's not. Back to chapter 1!
You're on a path in the woods. And at the end
Oh,
of
so
that
that just
path
completely reset
is a
everything.
cabin.
Uh-huh.
And
That's
in the
actually one.
basement of
That's
that
actually one type
cabin
of. No,
is a
I wouldn't even say that's one type of
princess.
princess. That's a
You're
path.
here
something,
to
right?
slay her.
You haven't
Alright,
seen it? Yeah, I know, right?
It will be the
That one was
end
a little bit
of
different.
the world.
Since I couldn't skip it, it was one I hadn't been on before, so.
What other options did we have here? I don't fucking remember.
So you've got those three, and you got can't someone else do this? Forget it. I'm not doing it. Maybe consider maybe
I
I'm
get some
okay.
kind of reward,
So
I
you get
guess.
some kind of reward, and then you just got pivotal route. Just silently continue or turn around.
Yes, but you'll have to slay her before you get it.
Discord, what the fuck?
The reward is great. I swear.
Why is Discord doing this? Just
I don't know.
continue to the cabin. Discord's being real fucky. It keeps flashing back to previous images, and I don't know why.
It is weird.
You
I've
make your
even made
way
sure
up the
that
short
it's
path to the cabin.
showing at
You'll find
like
the
the lowest
princess
things.
within.
I shouldn't be doing funky stupid shit.
A warning before you go any further.
Give me a sec. I'm gonna completely restart my fucking Discord.
She
I'm gonna
will
force
lie.
close this bitch.
She will
I'll be right
cheat,
back.
and She will
Okay.
do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she
Oh,
says.
yeah, no, considering
We're
I
not gonna
couldn't
go through
skip
with
that
this,
one.
right?
Oh,
She's a princess.
it was one I
We're
couldn't
supposed
do.
to
I hadn't
save
received
princesses,
that
not
before,
slay
so
them.
the reward is absolutely
Ignore him.
sublime.
He doesn't know what he's talking
Perfect.
about.
I love that reward. Considering he doesn't necessarily have a choice, we're gonna proceed. We'll wait for him to come back when the decision time comes around. Cause yeah, every time
interior of
Saber,
the cabin
I've
is
like
almost
streamed this,
entirely
Saber side
bare.
here
The
has
air
been
is
wanting to
stale
be
and
part of
musty,
it,
and
but
the
the fact
floor
is,
and walls are painted
back?
in a fine
Welcome
layer
back.
of dust.
but he's
The
always
only
been at work,
furniture
so
of
it just
note
never
is
worked
a
out well
plain
for him. So
wooden table.
now we're letting him have his
Perched
choices
on that
today.
table is a
Now
pristine
Discord's
blade.
just.
The
Now
blade
Discord
is
still
your
wants to fight
implement.
me, but hey, whatever.
You'll need it if you want to do
Brilliant.
this right.
What are your choices now?
Fine, take the blade.
I also got the one that force quits the game. I've had that one before.
You take
I
the
think I had
blade
that
from
one
the
last
table.
time.
It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess
You're like,
and
"Oh,
save
well,
the
fuck."
world without it.
Fucking hate you, narrator. Navigator?
The
Jesus.
door to the basement
But yeah,
creaks
see if
open,
you can see like the
revealing a
mouse.
staircase
It changes
faintly
depending on what you do.
illuminated
If
by
you have
an
the blade or no
unseen
blade.
light in the room
Look.
below.
It's
This
Discord is
an
still doing it.
oppressive place.
What the fuck?
The air feels heavy and damp.
It had an update
a
and I
hint
did
of
the
rot
update.
filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice carries up the stairs.
No idea.
Who's there?
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if
I want
she's
to see
the
if you
one in
pick up on
charge down
the
here.
nuances of this.
Don't let it
Wait,
fool
what the
you.
fuck?
It's
What?
all part of the manipulation.
Why is she... Why does she sound different?
I'm gonna see if you pick up on the nuances. Here's your choices. I was like, I wonder how long she'll do this
Just
for, then it
checking in
closes.
on
I was
you.
like, huh, wasn't expecting that. Just checking in.
Just checking it.
Oh, it's been so long since anyone's come down here. I was starting to think they'd forgotten about me.
You know, I think I got that particular one last time I streamed this.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She's so
give
coldly
you a hand.
beautiful.
Yeah, this game
Is she
revolves
really a
around
threat to the
perception.
world?
Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are.
Kinda
you
hard to
here
have
kill
perception when
me
I
or
keep having
something?
fucking flashbacks.
It's how you perceive it, essentially. Anyway, you want...
Nuh-uh!
Nuh-uh.
Nuh-uh!
Then drop the knife.
We should.
Fucking
It'll go a
Discord!
long way to building trust with her.
It's fucking... Now it's
Don't
just...
you
It's not
get
even flipping back. It's just like completely...
It's fine. We can decide what we
What
want
the
to
fuck,
do
Discord?
after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster. But killing
Fucking
someone
hell.
in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
Yeah, drop it. That's fine.
It's fine.
Yeah, drop it.
Blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious
Drop the
clunk.
knife onto her heart.
Thank you. Maybe now we can just talk.
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face, unarmed. We'll be fine. I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
Oh, shut up, narrator.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
Fucking, really? You already know what option I'm gonna pick. That fucking second one's too good. Are you
I had
coming
a
on to me?
feeling.
Don't jump to any weird conclusions. We're two people who have met each other. By definition, we have a relationship.
Jesus Christ.
So how are you liking this version of the princess? I also hate that every time you
Old
ask, she
and
never says her
bitter.
name.
I fucking enjoy it.
Should be at least one time when she says her name. Not really. We all know her
Well,
name.
the
The only one who
other
doesn't is the ginger here.
How fucking dare you?
Yeah, so you got your 4 choices, and how long you've been down here. Do you know why I'm here to kill you? Okay, we've talked enough.
How long have you been down here? Let's explore. Fuck it.
Too long.
Note the lack of detail. You can't trust her.
Narrator, shut the fuck up!
Her name is your royal assness.
There's people out there who think the world's going to end, you're gonna end the world, whatever that one.
Fair one, essentially.
Yeah.
Don't just tell her that.
Is
Jesus
that why
Christ.
they threw me down here? But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think. I don't remember much about it, to be honest. I've been down here a long time.
Funnily enough. No matter which way, if you come down armed
Just
or
how long
unarmed.
has she
She
been
says the
down
exact same lines, but how
If
she
I'm
says it is
supposed to be
different.
capable of ending the world, then how did I wind up here, chained to a wall? Have they told you why I'm allegedly so dangerous?
I was hoping you'd tell me. Fuck it, dig into it.
Ending the world seems like an awful lot for just one person to do. I wouldn't even know where to start.
I believe her.
Yes,
She doesn't
hero.
have to know how to destroy the world to be capable of doing it.
At the end of the day, whatever the two of us have going on down here is about trust. Whoever sent you to slay me claimed I was a threat to the world, but they didn't tell you why. That doesn't sound right to me. And I don't think it sounds right to you either. Otherwise, we'd be killing each other instead of talking.
She has a point. There's a reason I've been telling you to question the situation, and there's a reason you've listened.
Oh, really, narrator? Are you sure we're
So,
listening?
I could tell you that I'd lead a quiet life in the woods, or that I'd open an orphanage, or that I'd do any other number of good things that I'm sure you think you want to hear. But you don't really know me, do you? What can my word possibly be worth in a situation like this?
She's right about one thing. Her
Valid
word
points.
isn't worth anything.
Like I said, it's all about trust. Blind trust. So do you trust me, the prisoner, the victim, the princess clearly incapable of ending the world? Or do you trust whoever put me here?
She's wrong. This isn't about
First you had
trust.
my
This
curiosity,
is about risk.
but now you
We
have my
stand to lose
erection.
everything. All for the sake of
Discord.
one person. And a subjugating monarch, no less.
Ooh. Okay, you got your 3 choices. I think that's
What's
Mum's
her name?
delivery.
She hesitates before answering.
You can address me as your Royal Highness, or Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really.
How would I get you out of here?
You
Fuck it.
can't. Don't bother.
Fuck
I'm
you,
guessing
narrator.
You don't have the key then. I'm sure there's a key somewhere around here, and if there isn't... well, we can always put that knife to good use.
Her sharp eyes settle on the edge of the blade. She isn't suggesting what I think she's suggesting, right? She is. I'm sure of it.
You don't really have
Okay,
a
we've
choice, man.
talked enough.
Oh, have you decided what to do with me?
You know why you're here.
You got 3 choices.
Getting you out of here, examine the chains.
Yes, use it to cut her thumb. I mean, break her thumb.
Oh, you have to be kidding me.
Fuck you, narrator!
You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far
Second,
too
they're gonna
solid
grab
for you
something
to
from the
even
front door.
imagine trying to break them apart.
If you don't have the key, maybe you should go looking for it. I'm sure it's somewhere upstairs.
Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day.
I
They
don't
wouldn't
know
have just
why
left the
Discord
key
is
to her
doing this.
chains
It's so
somewhere in the
fucking dumb.
cabin.
It just keeps flashing back to an image, like whenever I start watching the stream, it flashes back to the image that's up whenever I fucking swap to it. It's really weird.
No idea. Anyway, you got your choices.
And if there isn't a key.
That would be fine. I can lose an arm.
She
Jesus!
speaks with almost complete nonchalance. If we were stuck down here for long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out. Anything to finally be free. You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams
Discord,
shut.
fucking stop!
You hear the
What
click
the
of a
hell are
lock
you doing?
sliding into place. Is someone else here?
Oh, fuck!
I guess we could try the door and return to the bottom of the stairs, because it's gonna have the same fucking effect.
So try the door or return.
Or try and then return.
You try the door, but it's locked from the outside. You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done. You make your way back to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd simply slain her like you
Fucking
were supposed
Discord, stop your shit.
to. Easier for
What the
whom?
fuck?
Easier for everyone.
Discord really doesn't want to play nice today.
I heard the door slam.
It's
They locked
flashing
you down
back
here
to
too, didn't
frustration. This
they?
vessel is full of you. I need some empty to crawl inside of,
knife.
or whatever. It's
Pick it up
flashing
and
back to that
cut me
one.
out of here.
Alright, it's a long way away. That was
You
Yeah,
won't
it keeps-
like what happens.
It's
if you
flashing
do
back to that image now.
Use the heart of the cards, the credit card,
Save.
slide that bitch in the door lock.
Save again. Fuck
Against
it.
your better judgment, you place the blade against the princess's arm, just above the massive, unyielding chain.
I'm
You
primarily
cut
curious if this
into
gets a
her
different
flesh.
fucking voice than
The blade is
Smitten
sharp,
or whatever.
and you make quick work of it. Before long, you're able to crack through bone, and she pulls the bleeding stub of her arm through the iron gauntlet. She didn't so much as utter a sound. Free from her bindings, the princess turns to face you, her fierce gaze meeting your eye. How is she so composed after losing an arm? It's like she isn't even bothered by it.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
No, we won't
Now
have
let's pay
any
to
of that.
win.
The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world.
I should pay to win. The
No,
price is just sanity. What if
I
every
just
victim
can't
came
let
with a
her escape
haunting? Would
into
you
the
still pay?
world.
Fucking
As the
Jesus
princess
Christ.
approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward
Okay, so it's
and
the same
raises the
fucking-
blade.
Yes,
Bullshit.
but how she reacts here is
Wait,
also very
this isn't
different.
fair. You can't just do that.
Different
Oh,
princess,
same
the
choices
one.
as before. Fuck the narrator. Same choices as before. Fuck the narrator.
Stop
Warn her.
that.
I thought this was a little too easy.
Your body lunges forward to sink the blade into her back, but the princess swiftly moves out of the way before you can connect. Stop it! Stop resisting me. I am trying to get you out of here alive.
Oh, where is it? Resist.
The blade. Move the blade.
You're doing your best to help me, aren't you? I can see the conflict in your eyes. I'll make this quick.
She steps forward and pries the blade from your rigid hands.
Maybe I'll see you in another life.
And then she slits your throat with an almost clinical ease. Her face remains unchanged as she watches you collapse to the ground, blood flowing from your butchered neck. This is the end, isn't it? I'm afraid it is. Everything goes dark, and you die. I hope it was worth it.
That is a drastic fucking difference from the first run, Jesus.
Yeah, now you got the prisoner instead of the
You're
damsel.
on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement
It's
of
playing the
that
audio
cabin
through just fine, but the
is a
image keeps
princess.
fucking up. I don't
You're
know what the
here
hell's
to
going
slay
on.
her.
No idea.
If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Your choices again.
Proceed to the cabin. Just don't fucking say anything.
You just don't say anything?
Just don't say anything. Proceed to the cabin.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie.
Oh, we didn't get
she
a new
will
voice
cheat,
either.
And she will do
We get a
everything
chance
in
for the
her
voice to
power
show
to
up.
stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. Yes, don't believe a word she says. Just go in, take
Welcome
the knife,
in,
and
skeptic.
do what you're supposed to. Wink.
What if you do the same
just
fucking
say
Wink.
thing over again?
No, I didn't. Wink.
Is that a thing?
Just ignore this clown and focus on the princess.
Come on, I'm gonna fucking fight Discord.
Fight!
is-
Fight! Found any new
This is
princesses? Yeah,
dumb.
no, we only just started and
The
saved having
interior of the
issues with
cabin
Discord.
is less a
But welcome
cozy
in,
woodland
Shoes.
retreat and more like a
I'm
dungeon.
gonna
A
fucking.
few pathetic wisps
Ugh.
of starlight attempt to illuminate the cold, uninviting stone walls, and thick, wrought iron bars barricade the windows, reminding anyone who enters that this is
I don't
a
understand
prison.
what's going on.
The only furniture of note
Because
is
it
an
just
iron
keeps
table
freeze.
bolted
That's
to
a
the
different
floor,
house. Wait, what?
a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. What are you talking about?
Fucking.
This isn't a wall. It's a mirror.
Discord's gonna make me lose it.
Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime.
Wipe the mirror. Yep. That's
You
the
reach
fucking
forward
option.
and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now. But there was a mirror a second ago. And now it's gone. If he doesn't want us to know about it, it must be
I've come across
important.
the
We should
true
keep
ending
our
a
eyes
couple
peeled.
times.
Maybe it'll be back.
This class is technically the good ending. It's not the best ending though, I don't like that ending. But anyway. Choices.
I'm trying, but Discord's being dumb. Take the blade. Fuck it.
Oh.
You take the blade from the table.
Yeah, we'll take the blade again.
It will be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon. Good idea. Much better to be armed than to go in with blind hope alone. The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an old stone staircase. A few sputtering torches attempt to vaguely illuminate your path, dancing across glimmering patches of slimy moss on the stone steps.
Hang on, I'm gonna fucking close
If
out
the
Discord
princess
again and I'm
lives
gonna
here,
delete the fucking
slaying her
cache
would
folder and
probably
see
be
what the
doing
fuck
her a
happens.
favour. Her voice, harsh
That
and
might fix it.
controlled,
Alright.
carries up the stairs.
Is that a visitor I hear? Please, come downstairs. It's been a while since I've had company.
I wonder what visitors she could be referring to. Were we not the first? You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. She looks up at you, the heavy collar around her neck clanking loudly as she moves, the chains binding both her wrists to the far wall, joining the metallic chorus as she adjusts her hands in her lap. Should we be worried about the one around her neck? Why would you be worried about her restraints? If anything, they'll make your job easier. Have you noticed the empty chain on the wall? Odd that in a place where everything seems to serve a distinct purpose, there would be something so obviously useless.
What an interesting development. Why don't you have a seat? The two of us should chat before you bury that thing in my heart.
Choices? Wait, which Discord are you in? We're in a private call. I'll explain why half the problems that we're having. Welcome back. Is it working?
Okay, never mind. Discord's being fucking dumb again. What the hell is Discord doing now?
I don't know.
My Discord's
Something.
completely busted. Give me a minute.
Alright. I'm alert. Got some more brainstorming to do. No worries. Thank you for the lurk. Ah, shite. Trying to figure out this fucking filter that Mum got. I have no idea what the hell. But this is confusing the crap out of me. I don't know what the fuck.
Did it work this time? Okay, yeah. I can actually hear you now. Nope. What the fuck, Discord? I don't... It's completely blocking the image out now. I can't even fucking see anything.
Good lord.
This is dumb. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck Discord's doing. So this is gonna be a shot idea again because of fucking tech issues! Ugh! I can't find any reason why Discord's doing this.
Could be on my end. Oh boy, lag. Why OBS? Why? Why is OBS saying there's an encoder issue now? What the fuck? Give me a sec.
Your stream's lagging hard too. What the fuck?
Oh. It might be because I'm trying to stream OBS and Discord maybe. Which means you just gotta look through the thing, I guess.
I guess it's just gonna be a little bit late for pickup on it, but sure.
That's fine. You have choices at the moment anyway.
Okay. Not sure I need to do much basing noise. Sit with her. Fuck it.
Sit with her.
You step
Sit with
towards
her.
the princess,
Let's see what
but
the
she
fuck
stops you
happens.
before you get too close, holding up one shackled hand.
There's fine. I'd prefer we keep some distance until we've sorted this out.
That's reasonable. We do have a weapon. Might as well put her at ease.
Alright. Your choice?
Sit where you told to sit, I guess. Fine.
You do as she asks and sit on the floor. Still a good distance
2
away
secs,
from
I
her.
gotta put this pump in.
Thank you.
1,
Now, what are your intentions for me?
2, 3.
Shut fuck. What are your options? What are your choices?
I don't see my choices or options. I've been here before. Who am I the only member? I've been here before. Am I the only one who remembers that?
Alright. Ugh.
Yeah, there's severe lag between me seeing
been-
fucking screen and shit.
Oh,
Yeah.
are we acknowledging that? I thought we weren't going to give away the game. But yeah, I remember.
So you've already been here. As much as I would like to remain in denial, it's no use. This has complicated things. It's complicated things how, exactly? Ideally, this was supposed to be one and done. You go to the cabin, you heroically slay the princess, and in the process you save the entire world from being damned to oblivion. The situation right now, where you're getting a second shot at things, is a contingency. A contingency for what? For you failing, obviously. And you being here means that things are going to be a lot harder than they were. I really shouldn't say anything else, I'm just going to make it worse. Just good luck. If you knew this could happen, why didn't you tell us? All of this is incredibly valuable information. It would have changed our actions considerably. I needed you to be in the dark for as long as I could keep you there. It's important. Necessary, even.
Necessary.
And maybe I wanted to be the first
You
version
lost
of
the
me that you
game.
met. I didn't
Pushy.
want to be confronted by the alternative. That's pathetic. I never said I wasn't.
Fuck you, narrator.
Get it? It would be pretty upsetting, wouldn't it? To know that you might not be the first version of yourself. At least we can remember what happened before. Seems like we should count ourselves lucky for that. Exactly, he gets it. You're lucky, so don't waste that luck by messing it up again. Alright? Moving on. Why is it important for us to be ignorant? How is it ever helpful to be in the dark? The more I say, the more your mind will swim into dangerous waters. Even saying that is too much.
I'm gonna mess it up again.
Your success hinges on you having imperfect information.
That's how late I
For
am.
the
I
sake of the
just got to
entire
that.
world, you need to accept that.
It's a few second delay.
I won't. Fine, but you won't get another word from me on the matter. Yeah, sure. We'll see about that. Just give it a rest. This isn't helping.
Focus. This is a serious situation. You shouldn't be daydreaming.
No, let's put this down to like.
What? Seeing if it works.
Yeah, try something different. Alright.
Well, it's not flashing previous images so far for 2 fucking seconds. It is lagging though.
Yeah, I've probably done like 30. And then source.
You were asking about my intentions earlier. What happens after I died? What happened after I died last time?
There we go.
Nothing happened. You died. I went upstairs. I couldn't leave. I found myself in a new place in chains again. More of them. And now you're back.
Is that really all she knows? It's not like we have much of a clue about how things work. And she's probably even more in the dark than we are.
You're looking at me like I might be hiding something. I'm not.
I guess it's possible she really doesn't know anything. Maybe both of us are stuck in this loop without any idea why or how.
You were asking about my intentions. The other chain on the wall. Who was it for? What would you have me do? Oh, this princess. Yes, this is the prisoner.
What other chain on the wall? That other chain on the wall, who's that for?
I don't know, but you could always try it on. Maybe it'll fit.
Matching collars.
I hope I don't actually have to say this, but please don't lock yourself in chains. We need you ambulatory if you're going to save the world.
I kind of want to do exactly that, narrator.
You want to put yourself in the chain?
I kind of actually want to fucking do that. Is that an option? Don't tell me that's an option.
Inspect the shackle. You're asking about my intentions. What would you have me do? I'm just gonna leave you here, slay the princess.
You're asking about my intentions. Fucking no. That's gonna be so dumb if I do that.
You can inspect the shackle or ask about why she asked. Is that what you're doing?
Why she asked. Why she asked.
What did you mean by that?
Yes, your intentions. You have a knife. What are you going to do with it? Why are you here? There isn't a keyhole in these shackles, and I don't see any keys in your hands either. So I'm afraid my only way out is another surgical removal.
Is she forgetting about the shackle on her neck? Or does she think she'd survive a beheading? You're right. Maybe she's delusional. All the more reason not to trust her. Unless she really could survive.
Put me to them first, princess. BDSM comes
Well,
after.
I suppose you could just be here to kill me. But I don't think that's in either of our best interests.
Christ. You can still inspect that shackle?
I'm gonna inspect the shackle.
You want to inspect the shackle?
I'm gonna inspect the shackle.
I wouldn't do that if I were you. And why
Shut up,
is
narrator.
that?
Fuck you.
Do I even need to explain myself? It's a shackle, and it's one without a key. Do you want to be stuck here like she is?
Perhaps.
And what? Is it going to lock the second we put our wrist into it? I don't know. Maybe it will. He doesn't want us to look at it. That's all the reason we need to investigate.
Fucking skeptic gets you in so much.
But what if he's
Skeptic
telling
gets
the
you into
truth?
so much trouble.
He isn't. I am.
Inspect the shackle. Fuck it.
Against your better judgment, you approach the chain dangling from the far
Stop kicking me.
wall. The princess
shit.
watches you with faux disinterest as you inspect it, though she can't fully hide her curiosity. I don't want to say what I'm supposed to say next. What is that supposed to mean? It sounds bad. Is it bad?
Is it bad?
Yes, it's bad. Come out and say it then. You're just wasting time.
Oh, skeptic, you're getting us in so much trouble.
Fine. As you hoist the shackle, its heft shifts within your grasp, as if pulled by some odd magnetism. Before you can so much as blink, it practically leaps from your hands, snapping around your neck.
Ah,
And,
lovely.
as if your situation weren't bad enough, the same magnetism repels your blade, which is flung from your hand and sent skittering across the floor of the basement. Excuse me?
Excuse me?
Yes? Are we stuck here now? Yes.
Huh, so it does fit. And I guess it doesn't like your knife. We're stuck here together, aren't we? That's funny.
What are we supposed to do now? Can't even cut ourselves out. Guess we'll starve. That's horrible. It's not all bad. We learned a valuable piece of information. Not to
And
touch
what
things
is
we're
that?
specifically told not to touch. No, that there's something special about this loose chain. It's clearly important.
Did you know this was going to happen to me?
No.
What should we do? Fuck it, just ask her shit.
Wait, I guess. Maybe something else will happen. Maybe not.
Alright, sit in silence, fuck it.
You and the princess wait in silence, though neither of you knows what you're waiting for. But you're waiting for something. You're waiting for anything. This is so boring. There must be something we can
Woman
do to
of
get
many
out of
words.
here.
I know,
There
right?
must be something we're missing. But there isn't. Time passes. It passes and passes and
Not
passes.
that far from you. One of you guys
And the
can literally
basement of the
stretch out your
cabin
leg and bring
remains
it
much the
closer, but
same.
alright.
It is cold.
I know, right? That was my
And
thought. I'm like,
silent.
well,
At least the world is safe.
Unless if you get closer, the magnetism just
It
keeps
isn't.
pushing it further and
You're
further away,
stuck.
then you're just fucked anyway.
Too
so.
far away from both the princess and your blade to do much of anything. But she's not ending anything. She's just sitting there. Her very existence is a threat. It harms everything around it. How exactly does that work? It just does.
He's not
But
very
the line of
clarifying,
questioning
is he?
interrupted by the passage of even more time. And after that, even more time passes again. And let me guess, the cabin remains the same. If time is passing, the cabin can't be the same. Even if the differences are small, they have to exist. That's just how things work. I suppose you're correct.
it's doing the
Things
flashing
are
shit
changing.
again, but
The
it's not as
differences
often
are
as it
small
was.
at first, a bit of weathering here, a bit of
Fair enough.
erosion there,
Fair enough.
but then they get larger and larger.
Continue to wait in silence.
Is it one for small talk? You're not going to provide small talk?
You continue to wait in silence, and the cabin continues to change. The decay comes faster now. You can see earth through holes in the stonework, can watch lichen spread along the seams of the walls. That doesn't make sense. Has our entire concept of time changed? What happened to starving? We should have died by now if the rocks around us are starting to erode. She hasn't starved. I guess she hasn't. Even more silent time passes as you watch roots push themselves through the increasingly porous walls of the basement. Dirt seeps inside, flowing across the stone floor like a liquid, covering the ground and threatening to swallow you both. Time continues to pass.
You gotten this one before or
and
no?
pass,
See up the top here, I can skip. I've had this
until
one before.
suddenly,
Skeptic
there
third
are
best
no
defense so far.
walls. And
Narrator has gone
I think
quiet.
he's gone.
Would you look at that? We made it out of the cabin, and nothing bad had to happen to either of us.
Well, technically.
So this is the outside world. It's cold.
The fuck?
You don't get a chance to respond. Something has taken her away and it's left something else in her stead.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
Interesting.
The narrator is gone.
He is. Does that mean the world ended? It must have. Do any of us know what the world ending is supposed to look like?
Think I'm supposed to look in the mirror?
There's something dreadful about it.
I don't think you should.
Time to reveal
You're
your
right.
beautiful form.
Part
I
of
know,
me wants
right?
the truth, but something stronger is holding me back. Fear.
Approach the mirror.
I'm begging you, don't do this.
Ignore him.
You approach the mirror. Gaze into your reflection. Silences reach forward. They're gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. It's you. You are alone in a place that is empty. It is quiet here. Proceed. You are at the cabin. Approach her. You recognize the presence inhabiting the shell. It is the entity that dwells in the spaces between.
Something returns to the long quiet. It has surrendered its path of annihilation and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
Let her out of there. Fuck it.
I'm sorry. There are some changes that can never be undone. There are some tears that can never be unshed. This is not a place that can hold a fragment of a concept. The moment she arrived here, she was going to return to me. I promise that it doesn't hurt.
Fuck it, just start asking all the questions.
All the questions, all the law, let's go! You're the thing I met in the space outside of the woods, aren't you? I thought that was a dream.
Vague recollections, empty tunnels without a mouth. I am sorry if I frightened you.
What are you?
I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you?
How are you gonna answer that question?
I don't know what I am.
I think that you are like me. We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks.
The gift of a fragile vessel?
Yes, nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond. Perspectives to make my own. This one is cold and cynical. She has protected herself when others could not. She will make for a clever heart. Do not mourn her. She doesn't need to be protected any longer.
Is this the end of the world?
How can the world have ended if we are talking?
Do you know the narrator?
You are the only thing I have ever known. The space we're in is vacant. Nothing comes here but us.
Are you what sent me to slay the princess? Are you what trapped me here?
I have only just now stirred to consciousness. I could not have trapped you here, and I too yearn to be free.
You know about the worlds beyond this place?
I know only that they are.
Are you the princess?
She is part of me, and part of me is her.
Were you always the princess, or are you just making her a part of yourself?
You speak in circles. Does it matter where one thing begins and another ends?
What happens now?
Nothing, as we are. but I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them. There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to. Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom.
Oh boy, more lore.
Oh god, there's more? And you've
yes,
already done. I'm assuming you've already gone through and gotten all the lore before.
pretty much yes.
Okay, make me forget.
She asks that I tell you to remember her. You won't.
Rather abrupt. Everything goes dark and you die.
You won't. Reality snap.
You're on a path
She
in the
just
woods,
Thanos my
and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin,
Now I'm curious
is a
what happens if you take
princess.
that route, but
You're
you do
here
it with
to
the
slay
unarmed
her.
version of her.
if you don't, it will be the
The nice
end
version.
of the
Or where it
world.
looks, oh yeah, you know bullshit, the first one that I got?
Yeah, you have to go the route to get her and then unarmed version for that particular path. You will have to do armed to go down there. And then for the first time round, and then on the second chapter, go unarmed. Because that one was the prisoner.
Well, what
get
are some
the
routes y'all haven't gotten?
Fuck
No,
if
I'm
I
fucking
know! You can try and find the shit on Steam or Google the fucking pathways and then go through my achievement list and see which ones I've gotten.
Have you gone 2 routes unarmed?
Yes.
I'm assuming you've done 2 armed, 2 unarmed, and you've done it both the other fucking ways.
Last stream I went completely armed for the most part. But I still didn't get all the types of princesses. There's like 25 different vessels you can get.
Yeah, I have an idea. I don't know if you've done it already though. Because I've seen bits and pieces, like I said, so I don't know exactly what you've gotten, but I have an idea. I have an idea. Go to the cabin. And go down armed.
Cabin. Like I have done the complete.
You make your way up
Every
the
chance I
short
got to
path
turn
the
around, I've
cabin.
completed that entire
You'll find the princess
pathway.
within.
that entire timeline, and I've
warning
done the true ending.
Before you go any further, she will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
You said go down armed?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust.
Just remember, if you
The
want to
only
be certain,
furniture of note
the
is a
double
plain
arrows at the top
wooden
of the
table.
screen, if they're grayed
Perched on
out,
that
it's
table
a
is a
scene I
pristine
can't skip, which
blade.
means it's one I haven't
The
seen
blade
yet.
is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
That's my goal, to get to shit that you have not done on stream before, or played, or seen, or whatever.
Fair enough. Taking the blade, we're
You
going
take
down
the blade
armed.
from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it. The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the
I'm
room
guessing,
below.
did you pull up
This
thing
is
from
an oppressive
the
place.
discussions?
No.
The air feels
I'm
heavy
just
and
thinking.
damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Which one shall you do?
Just continue down without saying a word.
Good. You're still listening to reason.
I've just sent you some.
You
Help
walk down
you
the stairs
do decisions.
and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Choice.
What the fuck? This makes no sense.
It just allows you to see what vessels you can get, and if you want to go into further detail, find an actual walkthrough to find the particular vessel that you want.
Okay. Haven't decided yet.
How about you drop the knife and the two of us just talk?
Let's go that
Look how
route. Drop the
reasonable
knife.
she's being. We should just drop the blade and talk things out. Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster. But killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
Drop the knife.
Drop it. Yeah.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
Thank you.
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face, unarmed. We'll be fine. I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
Plenty of choices again.
How would I get you out of here? Let's just fucking do that one, since you've already checked most of these fucking choices before. It's just gonna be the same shit over.
You can't. Don't bother.
I'm guessing you don't have the key then. I'm sure there's a key somewhere around here, and if there isn't...
That'll just open up a choice.
Well, we can always put that knife to good use.
Her sharp eyes settle on the edge of the blade. She isn't suggesting what I think she's suggesting, right? She is. I'm sure of it.
I don't think we have to do any more explore options. We can just free her or whatever. Or, yeah, okay, we've talked enough.
Oh, have you decided what to do with me?
You know why you're here.
Narrator, no matter how much I fucking hate your ass.
Get her out of here, or keep her locked away, or slay her.
Free? Fuck it, free her again. Let's see what the fuck,
Alright.
because that should just lead into
The
the same
prisoner?
shit as before. Yeah.
I will let you know that at some
walk
point
up to
it
the
will
chains
actually
binding the
stop you
princess
from
to the
doing
wall and
certain
give them a
decisions
tug.
because you've already taken that kind of pathway. So.
They're large and heavy.
I'm trying
Far
to
too
make sense
solid
of this
for you to
fucking
even
chart, and
imagine
it
trying
doesn't
to
honestly
break
make
them
any
apart.
goddamn sense.
Okay, so for the chart,
If you don't have the key,
obviously your first
maybe you
choice
should go looking for it.
is from the
I'm
first
sure
chapter.
it's somewhere upstairs.
And from that pathway, depending which one you're choosing,
Doubtful.
the split
Whoever locked the
is just
princess
from,
away
like,
down here
that's the beginning
intended
of the
for
next
her to
chapter,
never see
essentially.
the light of day. They wouldn't have just left
I
the
can
key
use
to her
play,
chain
Warframe.
somewhere in the cabin.
How do you get to that? What the fuck?
Like I said, use that as just as a general guide of what type of vessel you want, and then maybe go look for an actual walkthrough to get.
I'm gonna
to
go
it.
check upstairs.
I'll be here.
I'll be here.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place.
Oh.
Go back downstairs. Don't even
Someone
bother
else
with the
here?
door.
You make your way back to the bottom of the stairs.
Put
This would have been
fucking
so much
Shut her
easier if
down.
you'd simply slain her like you were supposed to. Easier for whom? Easier for everyone.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they? The knife. Pick it up and cut me out of here.
You won't like what happens if you do that.
Saving or slaying?
Slayer this time.
Slay?
Slay. Fuck it.
Murder!
Without hesitation, you bring the blade down. The princess flinches as you strike and your weapon sinks into her shoulder.
You bastard. If I have to kill you to leave this place, I'll do it.
I thought we had the upper hand, but it's as if she's barely even threatened by us.
Look, it's apparently a path I
It's an
haven't
act.
taken.
She's unarmed and there's nothing she can do to hurt you. I'm not so sure. Don't waver now. As you raise your blade to strike again, she kicks out, knocking your legs out from under you.
Ha ha ha! That's how!
The two of you struggle on the ground. You lash out with the blade, slicing wherever you can. Her fists connect with your body again and again, each blow stronger than the last, shattering bone and rupturing tissue with reckless abandon. Forget trying to rescue her. This is about survival now. Give her everything you've got.
Yeah, this is apparently one I haven't taken. I can't skip it.
You roll out of her grasp and shakily push yourself back to your feet. Though every inch of you is in pain, the princess probably has it worse. Blood pours out from countless gashes, staining her once pristine dress. She pauses for a moment, catching her breath, staring at you with wild eyes. We can still turn this around.
Three choices. Just give up and die, finish the job, or run for the stairs and try locking her in.
Is that... wait... You know what? It's gonna be a little bit oddball. Give up.
Give up?
Give up.
Are you serious? As the force of her blows overwhelms your body, the blade falls from your trembling hands, clattering uselessly to the cobblestones below. I suppose you just lacked the will to finish the job. The princess, wounded but still alive, stands to face you. She places a confident heel on your chest and pushes you to the ground. Her knee slides to your throat and your windpipe is crushed under weight you didn't think her frame could possibly possess.
To be fair, any kind of weight on your windpipe
Pathetic.
would feel fucking heavy as shit. So,
This is the end, isn't it? Everything goes dark, and you die.
She just called you pathetic. The tower.
Ha ha
You're on
ha!
a path
Found my
in
way
the
to it.
woods, and
I
at
was
the end
curious
of
about that
path
tree.
Is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin,
Fucking found my
There's a
way to it.
princess.
Hell yeah.
I
You're
think
here
we've
to
done
slay
one
her.
of the vessels for the tower.
If
See
you
if you can
don't,
figure out which one
it
we've
will
done.
be the end of the world.
Go
Just
in
going-
armed again.
So just going straight to the cabin?
Straight into the cabin armed.
A
Alright.
warning before you go any further. She will lie.
Narrator,
she
shut the
will cheat,
fuck up.
and she will do
I will
everything
slit
in
your
her power
throat
to
next.
stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. We might as well just pledge ourselves to her.
Oh!
And stop pretending we're
Broken.
capable of doing anything in this situation. She probably doesn't.
Have you
even
gotten
need to
broken
try
before?
to
Yeah, like I said,
overpower
we've gone
us.
to the tower once before. We've only done
Can
one
we tone
ending
down
of the
the
tower.
pessimism just a smidge? I'm not being a pessimist. I'm just being realistic. You're being annoying. Just ignore their bickering, and whatever you do, don't pledge yourself
There
to
are
her.
different
I
sort of
cannot
ways you
stress
can
enough
do
how
it. It's
absolutely
just probably that type of
catastrophic that would be
dialogue
for
I didn't
everyone,
take before.
yourself included.
Mm.
I agree. If she's wrongfully imprisoned, then we should rescue her, but if he's telling the truth, we shouldn't just hand her the world on a silver platter. Rescue her? Given the stakes of the situation, there isn't really a difference between rescuing her and pledging yourself to her. Either would be terrible. So please try
Yeah,
to
see?
ignore both of those
I can skip this
knuckleheads
part,
and
so I've been to
focus
this
on
particular
saving
section,
the
yeah.
world. Let's not make this harder than it has to be.
Proceed.
If that's what you want, I guess I don't have a say here.
Oh, broken body. My body.
The interior of the cabin is larger and more grandiose than its humble exterior would suggest. The only furniture of note is a massive marble altar with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. Why do we feel so small? We don't feel small. We are small.
Jesus.
I know, right? Broken body.
Oh, I'm just talking about the fucking room. Holy crap.
I know, right? We are tiny.
Take the blade.
You take the blade from the altar. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Entering the basement, approaching the mirror. Huh?
Stop.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a spiral staircase. Its steps almost as deep as you are tall. The smell of incense drifts up from below. For a moment, you almost feel at ease. This is actually kind of nice. It's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her booming voice rolls up the stairs.
Is that a guest I hear? Don't linger on the stairs. Come down and witness me.
What the fuck?
You weren't kidding when you said it was booming. She wasn't like this last time. We need to get down there. She wants us to see her. We need to see her. Should we be worried about your sudden change in attitude? Just a few minutes ago, you were
Smitten
going on
needs
about
to
how
be here. That's
pointless
all I
everything
gotta
was.
say.
Now you want to go down there.
Hey, Smitten, where are ya?
It doesn't matter what that little voice says. He's not the one making the decisions. Though if his ramblings get you to the princess, they get you to the princess. Making your way down the spiral staircase is a time-consuming and exhausting effort, every step requiring you to clamber over one edge before dropping to the next. But soon the end comes into view, and you tumble to the bottom, entering the vast, temple-like room beyond. The princess towers over you, almost glowing in the weak starlight, her figure framed by a stained glass window. Her long hair billows around her, and a chain binds her wrist to the far wall. The chain is nothing to her. It might as well be a toy for all the good it would do. I told you
Which way
it
you
was
would flick from
pointless to
this.
resist her.
The little bird
really
has
don't.
returned to me. I wonder what he wants. You brought that knife again, even though you know it's useless. Such
Check the
charming
tops over.
audacity. Drop it.
Titan.
I didn't bring the knife down last time.
Titan.
Titan?
Titan.
As if on command, the blade slips from your grasp. It clatters uselessly to
Wait,
the
what?
floor. But we didn't drop it.
Wait, what?
We decided to grip it tighter, remember? Are you really just going to let that happen to us? I have a duty to report facts as facts, and the fact is that you dropped the blade. Of course we dropped it. She's so much more than us. You wouldn't understand what it feels like to be in her presence. Oh, I understand what's going on, and you'd better snap yourself out of it.
But this is a path I did not take.
Kneel.
No.
Oh, are you still trying to defy me? I said kneel.
Your legs buckle, and your knees hit the floor.
That's my good little bird. Now, why don't we talk? The last time we met, you tried to kill me. And here you are again, trying to succeed where you've already catastrophically failed. What draws you back here beyond the empty halls of death? Speak.
The last time we met, nobody should have met her before this. You should be the first. You're the only one I trust to deal with her. Then you shouldn't have trusted us. There was nothing we could do to stop her then, and there's nothing we can do to stop her now. He's being melodramatic, but yeah, we've been here before, and she absolutely destroyed us. What are we even supposed to do to stop her? That's worrying. Whatever you do, don't tell her why you're here. It's best not to give her any ideas.
Oh, she knows. Right, over your choice.
Remain silent.
Remain silent.
Don't say a fucking word to her.
Do you think holding shut your beak is enough to stop me from prying it open? Do you think your skull can save your thoughts from being seen? You're less broken than I thought. Perhaps you need another lesson in submitting to your betters. Pick up that needle.
Do it. It's what she wants. No objections here. I don't know what she's planning, and I don't like that we don't know what she's planning, but we might as well pick up the blade. As your eye falls on the blade, you feel a weight.
Yes.
Some divine hand that sits unperceived by your senses, but that manages to push you towards its desires like an unseen puppeteer.
Oh look, all the choices you could have.
You
Oh
reach
fuck, I
forward,
was gonna say no.
grasp the blade.
That you can't have.
Stand.
This one's easy. See? This isn't so
Broken,
Broken.
buddy.
Shut the fuck
bad.
up.
We can do
I will
that.
break you further, bitch.
We will probably
Shut up.
stand anyway.
Look, the choices you
You're probably
could
gonna
have
stand
again.
anyway.
I do have a rather thick skull, so yeah, I should hide my brain thinks. Look at your other choices you could have. Sorry, you have no
You can
choice.
feel a creaking tension between body and will as you slowly rise to your feet, like two foes forced into an unhappy truce. The princess eyes you with soft contemplation. The moment seems to last a lifetime, the silent anticipation of what's to come dragging out the long, painful seconds. But all silences are broken eventually.
To define me is to claim we stand on level ground. We do not. You are quiet shadow, while I am brilliant radiance. Take that knife in your hand and slit your throat.
What?
What the
Don't
fuck, what?
listen to her. You're armed. Just steel your nerves, step forward, and end this.
Well, you
Ah.
have the one choice.
Oh,
Well,
we'll end
fuck.
this all right. Your hand lifts the blade and brings it towards your throat. Okay, I apologize for the unclear language. End her.
Slay the princess.
Your body is sluggish and unresponsive, actively fighting against you, but you do your best to stagger forward. One step at a time, you move towards
I love
the
her little
princess.
pose right now.
Slitting your throat would have been a mercy, but it seems you're in need of a harsher lesson. Plunge that knife into your lungs.
Damn!
I'm sorry. Don't. As you take another step forward, the blade digs into your ribs, slicing through flesh with ease. It somehow
Damn it,
feels
Broken!
like an entirely natural thing to do, while the simple act of walking has become an arduous impossibility. Then it slides back out, the wound burning as a small hiss of air escapes through the fresh orifice. Blood fills your lungs.
What my lung?
Now, do it again. Keep doing it until I give you permission to stop.
Those are just words. You don't have to listen to her. It's what she wants.
Broken!
You heroic one, what are you doing?
You
Don't just
heroic
let this
one!
happen. Stop him from killing you. I'm on it. Your other hand locks around your wrist, struggling to keep it from perforating vital organs. But the blade still flails towards you, managing to slice bits of skin that plop to the floor to join the growing pile of blood and gore beneath you. Despite the pain, you manage to keep yourself in one piece, at least for now.
What a pitiful display. A wounded little bird thinking it can defy a god. It doesn't have to be like this. It doesn't have to hurt so much. You can choose a gentle end. You can choose to leave that punctured vessel for the next.
Slay the princess.
Or you can pathetically struggle against yourself until the floor of this temple is painted with the bloody impressions of your futility.
You continue to approach the princess, even as the repeated gouges of your blade expose bone and muscle to the open air of the basement. You know, this would be a lot easier if you gave us a hand. My influence only goes so far, and I can only juggle so many things at once. The best I can do right now is to continue to drive you forward. Believe me, this whole ordeal would be so much easier if I didn't have to contend with free will. You're the one making things difficult. You're the one making us hurt. She doesn't want to hurt us. She's just doing what she has to.
Stop.
Broken, I'm going to fucking strangle you.
As you finish crossing the room, you fall to your knees at the princess's feet, your chest heaving as your blood pools in the crevices of the stone floor, the coppery taste coating your throat. The princess kneels down, lifting your chin with her finger as her face lowers to yours.
Your devotion is misplaced. You've surrendered to delusion. But something about your defiant spirit speaks to me. You are different than you were before. Perhaps, if you've learned your lesson, I can spare you from the release of death. There's a place at my side for you, if you'll have it. Not as an equal, but as something worthy to be kept. A priest, perhaps, or a pet.
Well, that's demeaning, isn't it? Yes, how thoughtful of her. It's a mercy. Take it. I think he's given up whatever say he had at the start of all this. At least one of you is sane. She's within striking distance, and she's only negotiating now because she knows you have what it takes to put an end to her. Seize the moment before it's too late.
Slay? Oh, pledge.
Damn it, I think I missed one of the fucking options. I was trying to go for Apophis. Because that's one that you can only do... Wait, no. Oh, no, never mind. I haven't missed it.
Alright.
Never mind, yes I have. Fuck! That was one of the 3 chapter ones you would have had to have perished, and then, well, this is one that I'm fairly certain you haven't gotten, so pledge.
That's right. I can feel your heart opening to me. And there's
Literally.
what you've been chasing. The motivation that dragged you across the floor, bleeding and choking. I am destined to destroy the world. Something about that thought wraps itself around my heart, as if it's a fundamental truth to my being that I'd somehow forgotten. The collapse of the old is a necessary prelude to the birth of the new.
So you haven't gotten to this version of her at all.
Is overdue for
I went through with the unarmed straight off the bat with the
for
tower.
us to seize my destiny.
So it was very
If this is what
quick,
you
that
want,
one.
then I guess there's not much else for me to say.
Unarmed tower? I don't even see the tower under the
Can't
unarmed
just
No.
get into
tree.
her. Not when the
It's the
stakes
tower
are
you
so
can
high.
get through
Not when
armed
you're so
first time
close. I won't let
Once you
do
get to Tower
this.
Chapter 2, I went the unarmed route.
There's
But this
still
is the
part that I
something
have
in
to
the
see.
way.
So if you went
greasy
unarmed, that
film
means you just
inside
perish.
Where it
Uh,
doesn't
pledge.
belong.
You can choose the pledge.
Trying to conceal you.
Oh, so you've
from
gotten
me.
pledged before.
Is that
Yep.
a person? No. It
But you
used
will
to
enjoy
be a
this.
person. It's something different now. An echo.
Is she talking about
I figured you would have gotten slayed
That's
before.
impossible.
Nope.
She's not supposed to
Couldn't
be
slay
able to
with
interact
unarmed.
me. She...
You're a small one, aren't you?
Can we reverse
A
this?
shriveling little worm stretched beyond its limits, trying to control things that it can't understand.
But I have a feeling you would enjoy this.
No. What are you talking about? I'm just...
I don't care what you are. You're mine.
Giggity.
Rise, my little bird.
Without hesitation, you're brought to your feet.
Break my chains.
And how are we supposed to do that? All we have is a blade. All you need to do is believe it's been done.
Oh, she becomes the narrator. Okay.
She takes control of him completely. Anyway. What's your choice?
I have to. It's over.
There's nothing to be sorry about. This is how it was always going to be. And it is good. Alright, I'm done with this. I'm just gonna go sit in the corner. Let me know if we get our agency back.
Break. Fuck it.
Her chains shatter, and the cuff falls from her wrist. She is loose, and the end is upon us.
What a good disciple you are. Come, it's time for us to leave.
Take her hand. Since you've already seen this, just fucking prove it off.
You do not take a hand, nor will you ever. Time to leave. Time to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And is that a...
Shut up, hero.
You
Why
left.
is it here? Why now?
Went to sit in your corner.
Approach the mirror.
You approach the mirror.
This doesn't feel right. It feels different. Final. I don't want
Shut
to look
up,
at
hero.
We'll let you know. You probably won't get the tower. Won't be able to get the tower path this time round. Voices feel small, distant as you approach.
What do you mean?
Gaze into your reflection. It will prevent you probably from getting the tower again.
What's that?
Because it's a path you've already taken. Well, once again, the mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. You groan. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Proceed. You are at the cabin. Approach her.
Flickering lights in empty cities.
Discord, seriously?
Pockets of vitality and movement.
We're working fine all this
I
fucking
am
time.
more
Just
than I was before. Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
if you've already read all, then just leave.
You do have the other two options at the bottom there, but you ready to go back?
Yeah, just ready to go back.
I will long for your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am. We will meet again.
Snap.
How did I had 3 fucking choices there, and I managed to go the same damn one.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her.
So you've barely done anything with unarmed,
If you don't,
you said?
it will be the end of the world.
I don't even remember which ones I have. If you want to, you can go through my achievements to see which vessels have been achieved. And try to go for something different. Just to go straight to the cabin, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find
I'll give you
the
time to
princess within.
look around if you to try and figure out what
A
you want.
warning
Because right now I'll just
before
go
you go any
right back and go to
further.
the bathroom.
Alrighty.
She will lie, she will
Yeah, I've got to
cheat,
figure out.
and she will do
Jeez.
everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them. Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Hang on, let's save image. We're gonna figure this out. So I need that image, right? Downloads this. We're gonna see if we can't get Can some different fucking endings. I've got the chart. I'm gonna edit said chart and mark off the ones that I know she's done. So we've got the Mournful Vessel. Let's see, can I edit? How do I edit? Edit. I want to be able to draw on this one. Mournful has been done. Seething. Seething has been done. Fierce. Fierce, 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 fierce. Gracious. You've gotten the good ending before. Fierce has been done. Dominant has been done. Feral. Feral has been done. Loving has been done. Terrifying